Next, I'd like to define a subroutine. Let me just simplify some of this. Let's come up with a reason to have a subroutine. Let's say I want to print a character. Oops, I'm sorry. It should be moving a value into L to print character value. Right. Okay. And so let's say I got a bunch of code here. Right, and it calculates something, and then it prints this value out to the screen, using this teletype. Okay, and then later on in the program, I got a bunch more code here. Whoops, down here, and saying that prints out a 3, and down here, later on in my program, even more code, and whatever, it prints 85. Okay, so you can see right away there's a lot of redundant code going on in here. We're doing the same thing over and over. The only thing different is the value of the character, right? So essentially, anytime you do anything over and over in programming, there's probably an easier way. So the way we're going to do this is to define a subroutine. Like in this part, what we do is we print it. Yeah, right. Okay, so to turn this into a subroutine is relatively simple. We're just going to turn it into a name, and much like the label, colon, just like a label, we'll tell it that this is a place you can jump to, right? But we're going to do it a little bit differently. So like here, instead of jump, we call print it. See, enter, and it just types it for you. And then, so now it'll jump down here, right? And then we want it to return back to wherever we left off, so you go return there, like that. Okay, so now we can call print it here, and print it here. What I'm going to call it. Well, I could just let it flow through. In this case, see, yeah, that's exactly what would happen. Except I don't know if return would throw it. So let's just do it right. We'll call the subroutine here, and then to prevent the program from going chug chug chug, getting to the end of this, and then continuing and doing something down here, we just make a little roadblock. We'll put a halt command here. There. So there, that's this end of program here. So now you can jump out, run the subroutine, return back to your code. Let's just see if it does its thing, shall we? There. Good to go. So that is subroutines.